You know what you have not seen on my channel in probably 2 years? Maxing out on the incline bench press. Do you wanna know why you haven't seen me maxing out on the incline bench press? Because I suck at the incline barbell bench press. But per my coach, per the Lord of Strength, we have to do it today to establish some numbers. All right, 235 pounds. You know, I like to pride myself on my incline strength on dumbbells. Like I can rep out the 90s for like sets of 8 to 10, like probably like 95s or 100s for like maybe a sets of 5 if I was like fresh. But the barbell, this thing, not so much. So he might have wanted me to do pause rep. I just did tap and go, and I also did, what was it, 6 sets of 5, 215, which isn't that heavy obviously, but I still benched last night, so I don't know. I might have like a little bit more in me if I was fresh and didn't bench yesterday, and if I lift off, obviously that takes a lot, especially the incline. Probably was a bad idea to do with no lift off, but I don't trust anyone in here. Just kidding. Yeah. So I'm in Nordstrom Rack, which I have not come in here in a while, and it's important you always check your Nordstrom Rack because they have awesome deals and they have stuff that comes and goes. And I found this super cool pair of Cole Haan shoes, just very basic shoes, no toe cap or anything, no broguing. So awesome. Can only find them in 9.5, and I'm like a 10.5. They're camel color, and I can't find them online. They're so cool. Old man style, right? Okay, could not find the camel Cole Haans in a 10.5, but I did find a casual Aldo shoe. I don't own any Aldos. Aldo's great because they're cheap, but the thing is they're cheap and they probably won't last forever. But I did find these bad boys. Check this out. It's like a fabric. It's like a gray casual shoe. It's got some brown accents on it. I have some slip-ons that are gray, like the gray Van slip-ons, but these are kind of, you know, a little bit different because they're lace up, right? And they have the brown accent, pretty cool. Or this was some shorts or something. Summertime shoe, and they're only like $45. Also picking up a pair of jeans. These are just some Levi's 511s, which are slim, just a dark wash, very basic looking jean. I don't think you need to spend a ton on jeans. I have a pair of APCs my friend gave me, and it's raw selvage denim, and it's obviously completely different than these just $40 Levi's, but I don't really think you need to spend a ton on jeans unless you're all about that denim life, that raw denim life, which I just don't really care that much about. I'm also not a fan of a ton of distressing. I'm not a fan of like tons of rips. It's just not my personal style. I don't think you need to spend a ton on jeans. Just find a pair that fit, look good, and are comfortable, right? So $40 Levi's, can't go wrong. Nick is in town, sushiing it up. We got 4 rolls apiece. 30 rolls minimum, as Chris Jones would say. We got 2 spicy tuna, an Atlantic roll, which I have had one piece before of, and one of my new favorites is a crunchy crab with these. This is actually liquid eel. They grind up an eel and they pour it on the sushi, I think. Is that accurate, Nick?
That's why I visit every so often.
It's always an exciting day when you get to visit me.
So Nick over here thinks that you can mix pre-workout and BCAAs before you go to the gym. Who does that, Nick?
I'm pretty sure there's videos of you doing it.
No, you take pre-workout, you drink that, and then you drink BCAAs. You can't drink BCAAs and pre-workout in the same...
I know what most people do, but I'm also saying I know you've done it before.
I have never drinking pre-workout. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Everybody on YouTube, if you can find a video where Max does it, because I know he's done it, please find it.
Why would I pre-workout and BCAAs in the same drink? Doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, restarting the bench program. Gonna try to get strong again. Only 230 pounds to start, and then once we get about 3 weeks in, we're gonna start putting some slanger work in. Basically, we have a light day, a heavy day, and then a bench-focused accessory day where I do barbell, wide grip barbell. So this should be pretty easy. I hope. So 6 sets of 4. You know, I'm here with Nick, and you know, this would be the 3rd video in a row I'm gonna put a flashback, but watch this clip right here of RIP Deadlift Bra. I don't know if I'm gonna pause or not, I probably won't, but I'm gonna tell Nick, who's gonna be spotting me, to not touch the bar unless it comes crashing back down on my face, so. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Oh, fuck. Now in that clip, I have 275 pounds, and it slips out because my wrist gives out because I'm frail, like I'm a frail body. And a lot of people gave Nick flack on the spot, but in the beginning of that video I'd say, I'm like, Nick better not touch the bar unless it comes crashing down on my face. Ironic. So Nick, what do you say? Did you think you gave a bad spot?
I definitely didn't spot how you should spot, but I also follow directions. So it was a lose-lose because the thing is, if you just got in the lift, none of this is an issue.
Yeah, it's honestly my fault. But I 150% do not think that Nick gave a bad spot. I think he exactly did what I said. I was like, don't touch the bar. And it just so happens to crash down on my face, or my chest. Now, with the bench press, obviously my progress is slower than I'd like. And when you put stuff on the internet, everyone out there, you guys become bench press expert scientists, right? And now some people say, Max, it's because your triceps are weak. I've tried the whole hammering out my triceps a ton, all right? Some people say, Max, it's because your lockout's weak. I did lockout specific weak point training for like a year, right? Some people say, Max, it's because you need to put on some size, Max, damn it. I'm like 12 to 15 pounds heavier than I was when I was benching the same weight. So what's the real issue? Why does my bench press actually suck? The answer is just me. It's my face! So, leaving the gym, is pouring, have camera. Rocking the all-natural haircut, which I hate. Some people are like, Max, your hair looks so much better when you don't put any product in it. Guys, you gotta remember, it's what I like. It's what I like. Yeah, but snakes and sparkles are the only ones I like. See, that's a problem. It's not about what you like, it's the consumer. You're willing to sit here owning a fireworks stand. Start the program over, adding 10 pounds to the deadlift, 435 pounds for 5 sets of 4, easy peasy. But stay tuned after the pool. So on the last video when I showed my progress, I read a comment that said, like, obviously when I switched to Texas bar, your progress slowed down, right? When you switch to Texas bar. I'll tell you what, my deadlift progress slowed down. It took me 3 years to go from a 500 to a 600. Strength is a relative term, right? For each individual, however much calories you eat, your training style, your lifestyle, everything that goes into training, right? Everything affects it. Going from 500 to 600 is a beast in itself. But going from 600 up, I will be happy if I add 10 to 15 or 20 pounds in a year. Like, I'm totally happy with that. So don't always think you're gonna be hitting, like if you went from 400 to 500 in 6 months, don't think that's gonna be happening every 6 months, guys. Your progress will slow down. So why is my deadlift progress slowed since I've hit 600? Because it's heavy as hell. One of my favorite deadlift accessory movements or weak point training or variations is the deficit pull. And I pull conventional on a deficit. And it's like killing 2 birds, 1 stone. What's the movie quote where he has something different?
2 peacocks, 1 ruby.
2 peacocks, 1 ruby. Is that Zohan?
I think so.
With Zohan, who like kicks with his leg up in there like, Anyway, I don't like pulling deficit sumo. It just doesn't feel comfortable for me. So I pull conventionally. And if your speed is slow off the floor, deficits are great. So I do these as a secondary movement after my deadlift day. It's like 3 sets of 5. It's kind of light today, just 4 or 5 for like 3 by 5. That's how you get a thumbnail. All right, so the gym is done. Currently hanging rooftop, getting some sun on this pasty white skin. Got my bro Hammer Jammer. We got Daryl the dentist. Then we got Nicholas. No, I'm not trying to hold your hand. It's a lot of fun. And then tonight, actually, we are going on basically like a little booze cruise. It's not like a cruise ship. A boat, large boat. Large passenger boat. Basically just go out on the Potomac, right? Yeah. Go on the Potomac and got DJs and everything. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All of us and then my brother's fiance's friends and stuff. So it's gonna be a fun night. Good 4th of July weekend. I hope that all of you are having a great 4th of July. Well, I guess you're gonna see this after 4th of July, right? No, this is on 4th of July. I hope you had a great 4th. I hope you're having a good 4th of July. If you're watching this video, you're definitely gonna have a good 4th. And you got a promotion. See, I normally say on Sundays calories don't exist, but on July 4th weekend calories don't exist. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3, 0, 0. If you're bulking, you hit your calories exactly without trying. If you're cutting, you hit your calories exactly without trying, without tracking anything. It's magic, guys. Watching The Office, eating some pizza. Because delicious. Alright, so we're heading over to my brother's and we're gonna go on this boat. We're all basically wearing the same thing. Button down checkered shirt, J. Crew chinos. What's your guys' thoughts on people saying that the tucked in shirt and like well-fitting chinos is like old man style? Daryl, what's your opinion on that?
So you look fresh.
Nick?
I mean, I get made fun of all the time because people are like, oh, I guess you're going to work again because this is our work outfit, but I think it's professional, it looks great, it looks like you should care about yourself.
Yeah! Yeah! So it's the next morning, and in like a month, beginning of August, I'm going to LA for an event that Javon is putting together, which I'll talk about eventually, but because it's going to be a lot of outdoor stuff at the pool, I want to make sure I have my summer body on point. So we all ordered some food, but they got General Tso's white rice, but you know, because I have this pool party coming up, I got General Tso's fried rice to cut back on some calories. So this should be good to get me on my summer body goal.
Well, it's July 4th weekend, so it doesn't count.
Right, they don't exist.
Can't really picture it. Can you get it on there? Yeah. Maybe.
So currently just watching some Office, which is what we usually do when we don't know what to watch. These are fantastic cheese it grooves. It says made with 100% real cheese. So this is like the crispiest cheese I've ever tasted, but I think we're just gonna relax, watch Office, chill on this July 4th weekend. It's raining, it's kind of cold outside. Hope you guys had a good 4th. See you later.